There are a lot of people in this world who are against addicts. What message do you have for these people
that are against addicts? Don't judge anybody, because at one point I was, and I said I would never ever be that person that's down under the L shooting heroin, and I despised it and looked down on it, and look at me, I'm under the L shooting heroin.
Yeah, it's not easy, right?
No,
tough life.
Not.
Is this a life for anyone?
I wouldn't want this for my worst enemy.
So if you could do this all over again, would you come back down this road?
No.
What all have you lost due to your addiction?
Due to my addiction?
Yeah.
I've lost confidence, self-esteem. I lost trust from certain people about me doing good.
Got you.
Not really too much, because now that I think about it, like I used to say, poor me, I lost so many things, but really I didn't, because I still got me. So you asked me that question, really had me think different, because I couldn't even answer it as I thought I could.
I understand, dear. Okay, 3, 2, 1, action. Hey, what's up, AML family? Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful Friday out here in the Badlands. It looked like it's gonna rain today from the look of the clouds, but it's a beautiful day no matter what. Can you please introduce yourself, love?
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
Nice to meet you, Jennifer. How you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, that's great to hear that. Where are you originally from?
Far northeast.
Yo, shout out Northeast, we out there. When I moved from New York originally, that was the first place I lived, the Northeast. A really cool area, you know, I dig it. How old are you, Jennifer?
I just turned 30.
30, wow, you look like you 25 in my eyes. I'm just being honest. I love to hear, it's really nice.
Thank you.
Okay, Jennifer, now, how long have you been in Kensington?
Like continuously using, or just like recent?
Okay, recent. Let's start with recent.
Recent, just a couple days.
Couple days?
Yeah.
Where were you at originally?
Where I live, in
Northeast?
the Northeast.
Okay, all right. So what brought you down to Kensington?
Well, the car that I was using, the tire stopped using, so I couldn't just come in and out, and it's hard to take the bus and everything, so I kind of got stuck down here willingly and wanting to, and so it makes it easier for me to cop.
Right, definitely understand. A lot of people from all over the world come down here and get stuck because this is where it's at. Instead of going back and forth, right?
Yeah.
You might as well just stay down here. Okay, Jennifer, let's start off a little bit, baby girl, with your childhood. Can you tell us how your childhood was like growing up?
My childhood, I had both my parents, my little brother, and it was fine, but it was dysfunctional. Both my parents were addicts, so they fought addiction too. And when it was good, it was good. When it was bad, it was bad. And a lot of chaos.
Jennifer, how rude of me, sweetheart. Do you want anything to drink?
Sure.
You can go in. I'm sorry, it's frozen.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Shout out to the supporters who sent the vitamin water for the people of Kensington. We appreciate you. So the train is back to back today, unfortunately. Yeah, so you said there was a lot of chaos in your household?
Yes.
Sad, right?
Yeah.
How did that affect your life growing up?
Well, for the most part, I thought it was normal. And then when I would go over a friend's house and hear stories about families and like see like shows, started to notice like what was going on in my household wasn't so normal. It tried to be normal, like parents work, we had holidays, things of those natures, but when it came to the drug use and alcohol use that was added in, it wasn't normal.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite childhood memories you can think of?
To be honest, just the summer days, we had a pool.
Nice.
So me and my mother lay out back and suntan, and then we all go swimming and barbecued, and it was a good time.
Fun. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a good time. So what was the first drug you tried?
First drug I ever tried, it was marijuana.
And how long did it take before you progressed to using harder drugs?
I started using like 14. That was marijuana, and I'm 30. It almost instantly.
So after marijuana, what was the next drugs you went to?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. And after alcohol, what was the next one?
Xanax.
Was that prescribed by a doctor?
Nope.
Got it off the streets?
Yes.
And how did that make you feel?
Invincible. Comfortable. Carefree. Normal.
And who introduced you to that? To Xanax?
Friends.
Were you like one of those, teenagers trying to be with the crowd, trying to fit in, trying to be down with your friends, the cool kids?
Yeah, of course I wanted to be liked.
Yeah, right.
I was kind of teased and a little bit of bullying growing up.
Why?
I went to different schools. I was a little different. There was a lot of Irish girls. I am Italian, so I was tanner. So that was made fun of. And I always stood out more differently than the other girls and kids. And for some reason, they always tested me. And it was, I don't know.
So how did that affect your life at school?
I fought a lot. I wound up getting kicked out of Rush in 7th grade. And I went to Shawcross, which is a disciplinary school. And I wound up managing getting kicked out of that in 9th grade, sent to Delaware Valley High School, and wound up having to graduate high school in placement. So I fought a lot.
Well, I'm sorry.
Chaos.
I
Through
definitely understand. Bullying is something I definitely don't like at all. I've been there myself. Definitely not easy. Makes you very depressed and closed off. Okay, Jennifer, so after the Xanax, what was the next drug you moved on to?
Cocaine.
How long did you do that for?
I remember a whole summer I did that. It was like that party drug that we added on with drinking. When we drank too much, it would level us out.
After cocaine, how long did it take before you progressed to another drug?
Not long afterwards, I moved to PCP.
PCP, and what other drugs you moved on to after PCP?
PCP, I actually tried Suboxone before I ever did a Percocet. My wisdom teeth grew in and I started doing Percocets, and that progressed to heroin. And so far,
So currently out here in Kensington, what drugs are you addicted to now?
Heroin, well, the fentanyl heroin, not the dope heroin.
Right.
And methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine. And how does that make you feel?
Well, like physically or emotionally?
I never tried it, so paint us a picture of what that drug does to you.
You can see it. You cannot be more blind than that.
It opens me up, it makes me feel comfortable, to feel outgoing.
But see, you already got KV.
I developed social anxiety a little bit from the coronavirus and everybody with the pandemic staying in the house. So it helps me to go to the store, to go out, to socialize. I feel uncomfortable in my skin. And I've been through some dramatic things, losing my mother and a baby months apart back in 2017, that I didn't know I was depressed for 4 years. I hopped out of it recently, and that's the way I coped. First it was for the pain, then it was just normal, habitual, that I was used to it, something that I did, and
it's tough,
it was no longer fun. I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I do it because it's what I know, but I don't like it.
Gotcha.
I used to when I would have a good feeling, but there's times I don't have good feelings. It affected my health. I got lung disease from methamphetamine.
Wow.
And that was at age 26 I got that, so it's like it's taking a toll on me. As you hear my voice, that's the effect of my use.
How does the fentanyl make you feel?
Well, the fentanyl, it gives me energy, like physically, with the emotional pain and a little bit of physical pain I have. That's from not being well and getting well. It's just taking a toll on me.
So what does it feel like when you don't have that fentanyl?
I'll get very sick. I'll want to die. It was you said effects?
Yeah, and first, let's start off with, how were you introduced to fentanyl?
Well, kind of by accident, because I was into the heroin. So when I copped it, they started cutting it with fentanyl. And I OD'd instantaneously and a few times till I got used to it.
Wow. How many times have you OD'd?
I'm going to be honest, I lost count. I probably OD'd, and it's sad to say, over 20 times.
Wow, it's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Are you afraid of dying?
At one point I wasn't afraid of dying. It was like I wanted to die, in a sense, because I didn't want to feel feelings. And then when I didn't feel the feelings, I wanted to die because I didn't feel normal. And I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you, girl. To maintain in 24 hours, how many bags of fentanyl will you need?
Well, right now, it seems like I went from 4 bags a day and doing like half-bag shots to doing the half-bag shots still, but I doubled that. So like 8 bags a day.
Oh, 8 bags a day.
I do half-bag shots. So, and that's, I okay it, because I'm like, oh, I'm only doing half-bag shots, because back in March, I was doing 3 bag shots and 3 bundles a day. So I kind of tell myself, well, I'm not that bad like I used to be.
Right. It's not easy, right? Now, have you noticed any abscesses on your body when you use this fentanyl that they have out here?
Yeah.
Okay, Jennifer, so we're gonna keep it 100. Keep it 100 on your end. Now, how do you support yourself out here? How do you make money for your drugs and stuff?
I never admit this, and I never would, because I never would do this. But here and there, and it's not all the time, it's when I don't have, and I can't get, and I don't feel like asking people or doing anything, I've been tricking.
That's real. That comes with the lifestyle, and that's exactly how it goes down. The females, that's what they have to do. So do you think prostitution should be legalized?
Hell no.
You don't know? What has been your worst dating experience out here in Kensington?
Well, I forgot to ask for the money first, and I did it, and was told to get out the car and wasn't given the money, so it was shitty.
Damn. Do you know, can you describe that person so the other girls out here can know who he is, so that way they won't fall victim to it? Let the other girls know, and what type of car he drive, because that's not fair to you. You did your part.
I remember it was a dark car with dark tin windows, and he looked like a regular dope boy.
Wow.
Somebody that got money, that was fly, didn't look dirty, didn't look like a creep, looked like, people I hung out with that didn't use.
Yeah.
And he acted cool at first. I felt him out, and I was like, all right. If I wasn't trying to get money, I would kind of talk to him, you know what I mean, normally.
Yeah.
And then Jekyll and Hyde, I couldn't believe, like, he looked down at me lower than what I am. He didn't see why I was doing it, or that I didn't eat that day, and I needed that money. It wasn't just for drugs.
Right.
And I wasn't going to explain it, but he didn't care. Like, he just kind of, like, tried to throw me away in the gutter like trash. Get out.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you had experienced that thing. What are some horror stories that you have seen or heard about out here in Kensington?
One of my friends, we don't know where she is. She's been missing, but apparently a date went wrong, and she's missing. And
wow.
I hate to say it, but I really strongly believe she's dead.
Oh my God. How long has she been missing now?
I believe it's 3 years.
Man.
And I went looking for her. I knocked on tents.
Yeah.
I came down here and I was looking, and meanwhile her mother died. She would have reached out to me. She was like my sister, so she would have reached out to me eventually. Yeah. She hasn't, so.
Damn, I'm so sorry, dear.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous out here, and a lot of the girls are starting to get missing. And that's not fair. These guys is taking advantage of the women out here because they know you're not going to go to the police. The police don't care. So that's why they come out here and prey on these vulnerable girls who are sick and suffering. And a lot of them take these girls places and they disappear. Lock them in basements and cages. I heard all types of stories that goes on with these Johns and these girls out here. So just stay safe, all right, love?
Yes.
What are your short-term goals that you have for yourself?
I'm actually going to get into rehab. I need to stop procrastinating because I keep saying, oh, I'm going to next week or tomorrow. But yeah, the rehab, and then, take it from there. I don't want to sit there and set too many and set myself up for failure because I've done it. I've been in the program in and out. And,
Got you. So I know you got some talents, some hobbies. What's some stuff you like to do?
I like to draw. I like to paint.
Wow. Do you have any of your stuff online we can check out, your artwork?
I actually don't, because I've been using a lot and in and out of jail, so I have those things saved and I don't do them.
Right.
So it's really, I haven't been in touch with things I like, because I haven't really been in touch with myself.
Yeah. Got you. This train goes by. What are some things that you love about yourself?
I love about myself that no matter what I've been through, no matter like what people have done to me or I've done to myself, or what on life terms that happened to me, I still have that little bit of hope.
That's good.
I never let go of it.
That's awesome. Because that's all we have is hope. As long as you got hope, you know, there's a brighter day, right?
Yes.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is green, but I changed it to purple because it was my mom's.
Gotcha. Are you a daytime person or a nighttime person?
You know what? I used to be a daytime person, but I'm becoming a little bit of both.
Okay. Do you have a spiritual or religious belief?
I like a lot of like lifelong conceptions of God that I had, and like I'm becoming more spiritual. Like take little pieces of whatever I learned in different religions and what I hear, and I make up, and like life experiences, and I make up my own connection to God.
Interesting.
I pray to my mom before I pray to God.
Yeah,
That may sound not right, but that's right for me.
Got you.
I believe there's dimensions, and then the next dimension is the spiritual dimension, where like, you know, you redeem your soul, and then you get another chance at life, but you come back as something different, like a cat, a bird, another human. And that's why people say they got deja vu.
Right.
Because they felt it in a past life.
Got you. If you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
A frog.
Why?
Because that's my favorite animal.
Oh, that's cute. And if you had to pick to be able to fly or to be invisible, which one would you pick?
I would be invisible because I'm scared. I'm afraid of heights. So I don't think I would want to fly.
Okay, I got you. So when you are alone by yourself, what are some things that you think about?
I think about my mom. I think about myself a lot.
Yeah.
I'm very intuitive, and it's like things I want to do.
Right.
If it's possible, if it isn't possible, and future. And I think a lot about like my brother, my younger brother, and how much he wants me to do good.
Yeah.
And my father, how much my addiction affects his addiction.
Okay. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy is actually being sober. Like I laugh, because when I'm getting high, nothing's funny, nothing makes me sad, nothing makes me angry. Like there's like no emotions. But like when I'm sober, I'm happy, I'm laughing, and like being around my family and seeing how proud they are.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Got you, love.
Little things.
Yeah. So we would like to know, what is your Zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Yo, shout out to all the Virgos. Say what's up, show us some love. Okay, girl. Now, if you had 3 wishes in this world, what would your 3 wishes be?
That I would have never picked up any drugs. That my mother never died. And I would say that I never lost my baby.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dear.
Thank you.
Do you have any other kids?
No.
Okay, so if you had a message to send to the world, what would your message be?
Love yourself, ask for help, and feel your feelings.
Got you. Are you currently in a relationship?
Nope.
What do you look for in a partner?
I guess comfortability, what I'm used to, and that's why my relationships aren't working and they're toxic.
Is there anything you're in need of that we can help you with?
Probably resources and yeah, just resources for different treatments.
Awesome. So, I have a website called AMLfilms.net, and I have a list of different rehabs, and I have Sober New Jersey that would take you and give you a scholarship. You don't have to pay for nothing, but you have to want it. So if you want to do this, I can make it happen for you, all right?
All right, thank you.
You got it. Thank you guys so much for checking out Jennifer's story. Show her some love. I appreciate you guys watching the interview. And remember, don't be bitter, be better. And we out there. Peace out.